One of Rio de Janeiro's first openly gay city councilors dies at 37. David Miranda, a Brazilian politician, has died following a 9-month battle in intensive care, according to a tweet on Tuesday from his husband, journalist Glenn Greenwald. David was 37 years old. Miranda was elected as one of the first openly gay city councilors in Rio de Janeiro in 2016 and went on to serve in Brazil's Congress in 2019. Miranda withdrew his candidacy for re-election in September 2022 after 6 weeks in the ICU suffering from a gastrointestinal infection. His death led to an outpouring of tributes online. Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva called Miranda, quote, a young man with an extraordinary trajectory who left too soon, end quote, on Twitter. Greenwald has been at the forefront of the high-profile reports for exposing secrets in U.S. intelligence programs, with the cooperation of former NSA contractor Edward Snowden. Greenwald broke the story of the existence of a U.S. National Security Agency program that is thought to have collected large amounts of phone and internet data. In 2013, Miranda was detained and interrogated at London's Heathrow Airport for 9 hours by British security forces under Schedule 7 of the Terrorism Act 2000 as he was flying back to Rio from Berlin. According to a profile from Time magazine, Miranda met Greenwald in 2005 when he was playing volleyball on Ipanema Beach and accidentally knocked over an American tourist drink. That tourist was attorney Glenn Greenwald. The pair fell in love and moved in together after just 5 days. Rest in peace, Mr. Miranda. I've got to say, I don't know, I smell a conspiracy theory. You were leaking secrets. You were saying that people were doing bad things. I think somebody poisoned you. That's just my thoughts. I'm just saying, look out. And thoughts and prayers to your husband. Anybody else?
Well, I think QAnon's going to take up your
my conspiracy
theory. I mean, obviously, this is a tremendous tragedy that a young LGBT elected leader was taken from us too young, especially in a country that just got over their own Trump and
fascism.
Trying to move
into got over their own Trump. We should say got over their own DeSantis.
Yes. And are trying to move into, a more progressive direction. Hopefully other leaders are inspired by him and continue to run for office.
And hopefully his message in his brief life, in his brief time in the public view, got out beyond the borders of Rio de Janeiro. Because much like America, Rio is a very, or like Miami or Wilton Manors, but Rio is a very gay-centric place, very open, huge Mardi Gras festivals, world-class.
Carnival, yeah.
Yeah, but when you get out much beyond the borders of Rio itself, it gets very conservative, very anti-gay. So it's a shame to lose someone like him. Hopefully his message will resonate throughout the countryside of Brazil. Rest in peace, my friend.
One other thought before we move on to Ryan. We always, when we have the opportunity to talk about Brazil, we're happy about the return of more democratic process in Brazil. If you haven't been to Brazil, it's someplace every LGBT person should visit, not only because of Rio de Janeiro. I have been to São Paulo a number of times, but they hold the biggest Pride festival in the world. 2 million people attend the Pride Parade in São Paulo.
Wow. I need a Xanax thinking about that.
We are Queer News Tonight, the world's first and only live daily LGBTQ+ evening news show from Happening Out Television Network. In the model of PBS and NPR, we educate, inform, and entertain by supporting the 10 pillars of the LGBTQ+ community, with more than 100,000 a week watching on Roku, Apple Television, and other channels. To keep the stories going, we accept donations with 100% transparency. Stay updated and live authentically with Queer News Tonight.